What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the
Astrovibe
Show. That's Mikey Totticini.
And that's Malik Harris.
And this is where you come to
Vibe with the Tribe.
Today we were watching Ironheart, the official trailer.
Yes.
Finally.
Yes.
Finally. I think this got, a record recently for just the most stretched out film, from the time they release it to actually releasing the trailers and stuff like that. It's not a good record by any means, but it's okay because the trailer's here now, so we can try to, do something with this. I know it's the same producers from Black Panther.
Wakanda Forever.
Yeah. My boy's fresh off of Sinners and then executive producing this, so Ryan Coogler's doing his thing. I'm excited to see. I mean, he didn't direct this. There's a whole nother cast and stuff like that, but you gotta think that they try to support movies that they actually are a part of and investing in. You know what I mean? Yeah. Trying to point it in the right direction and whatnot. So I think Ironheart's one of those characters. I don't think people really care as much as Disney and Marvel would want them to. I think with all this time, space, and everything out too, I think that's kind of made it even harder maybe. But hey, if it's good, people are gonna watch it. So let's check it out and see what's going on.
Let's do it.
I like this actress.
Hello?
I like her energy.
She looks small.
She does look a lot smaller than I thought she was in Black Panther.
Welcome, Riri. In less than 3 minutes, the air in this elevator will no longer be breathable.
Oh, what is this?
The hell?
Your interview. You will suffocate and die unless you break into the device on the floor.
Damn.
Or you find a gas mask. Good luck.
Screw this.
I heard Riri Williams was a genius. So you in or out?
Hey, Transformers.
Yeah.
Riri, I see you. I see you're fed up, waiting to be acknowledged for your greatness.
You are not the first genius at MIT.
How come you're not working at one of those fancy tech firms?
After my internship abroad, I want to build something undeniable, something
Important?
iconic.
It's a brand new.
I can give you the tools to help you carry out your vision. But anyone who's ever accomplished anything iconic in life has had to do some questionable things to get it done.
Like a whole lot of villains.
Damn.
What will you do, Riri?
You've bitten off a hell of a lot more than you can chew. I could chew a lot.
That girl had an animated look. Actually, a cartoon character.
You know nothing about this man.
Ooh.
You're gonna end up dead or in jail.
This is so much bigger than that.
She looks crazy. It's like a Mark 1. All over again.
This is wild. A shady bunker.
My bunker's not shady. Would a shady bunker have that on the wall?
Live, laugh, love.
It's literally above a crate of self-guided missiles.
I'm returning those.
I don't know. I don't know the. I think I don't know the tone of the show a little bit, which is kind of interesting. I think it's kind of interesting because you got to see her in Wakanda Forever, and they kind of showed this setting. I feel like the same neighborhood, maybe the same stuff, the same school. I think. I don't know. For some reason, it kind of almost seems weird that this is after Black Panther. And it always seems like this, right? It was like that with Spider-Man 2. It's like you get this leveled up suit with all the mech parts, and you go do this big thing, and then you go back to starting all the way from scratch a little bit, and then not having anything. Which I'm wondering how it's going to play into the story. I wonder if it's going to be like just like Spider-Man Far From Home. You know what I mean? Where Spider-Man returns from doing his whole thing with in Civil War, and then returning back and then using his regular suit and whatnot. So she was involved with a lot of villains.
Yeah, and for a smart person, it didn't look like she was very being smart about her decision, kind of taking in the money from the guy and investing in a lot of stuff just so she could trying to find her way being iconic, as she said. So I don't know what she's done or what those people are doing, but it looked like the guy has almost like a curse, almost like the Doctor Strange's cloak, kind of like magical aesthetics.
Oh yeah, magical fucking ambulance and things like that. Yeah, because I saw that. I don't know what that was going in his back. Like, what type of what the fuck? I don't know who that character is.
Because I don't know. Are we gonna rewatch it? Because in part of that trailer, it showed the bullet shot, and then it almost looked like the Doctor Strange like magic, like directing the bullet.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let's run this back and then. Yeah, we're gonna rewatch this, but this time we'll like kind of talk throughout it and pause more. We always try to just do like a straight reaction the first time, and just like get the feeling for it. This feels like a trailer you kind of have to watch a couple times, honestly.
Hello?
Pizza joint. I can't believe I missed that.
It's always a pizza joint in New York.
No, she's in Chicago.
For real?
She's in Chicago? Oh shit.
Welcome, Riri. In less than 3 minutes, the air in this elevator will no longer be breathable.
Oh,
MIT.
what is this?
You ready?
I was like,
Yeah, MIT.
You'll suffocate, die unless you break into the device on
what
the
made you
floor,
think she was in Chicago?
where you find a gas
Oh, her
mask.
dad's from Chicago.
Good luck.
And in the last movie, she talks about where her family comes from.
Screw this.
To be honest, I don't remember the last movie. Not complete. I only watched it one time. Damn, how's she breaking? For a minute, I thought she had like some type of serum when she was bending that. I was just like, how the fuck she? Because it looked pretty thick.
It's an old rusty container elevator.
Elevator shaft.
I heard Riri Williams was a genius. So you in or out? Riri, I see you. I see you're fed up, waiting to be acknowledged for your greatness.
It's hard because in this too, I'm pretty sure he's manipulating her and playing on her
Genius at MIT.
struggles and whatnot.
How come you're not working at one of those
Yeah.
fancy tech firms?
After my internship abroad, I want to build something undeniable. Something
Important?
iconic.
It's a brand new.
I don't like how she said that
I
line.
can give you the tools to help you
It is.
carry out your vision. But anyone who's ever accomplished anything iconic in life
Oh,
has
is
had
that
to
an
do
Iron
some
Man suit?
questionable
Or is
things
that
to
her
get
suit
it done.
she made?
Anything
that's her suit,
iconic in
no?
life has had to do some questionable things to get it done.
Yeah, that means
It's a great idea.
What will you do, Riri?
You've bitten off a hell of a lot more than you can chew.
I could chew a lot.
Hell of a lot more than you can
yeah, I
chew.
like this girl's look for some reason. Like I said, it reminds me like a cartoon character. Very animated facial.
Like the
I
Proud
could chew a
Family.
lot.
That's a good show.
You know nothing about this man.
You're gonna end up dead or in jail.
Oh,
This is so much bigger than.
it's weird because like
You're gonna end up
he shot her though. So why do you?
Oh, you shot
dead
around
or
her.
in jail.
This is so much bigger than that.
Yeah, I really don't know too much about her costume or her as a character in general.
She could have avoided that. We're on the sideline.
This is wild. A shady bunker.
My bunker's not shady.
Would a
I don't
shady
know,
bunker
man.
have
I'm not
that
gonna
on
sit
the-
here and even front like this is great. Yeah, I've been liking what Marvel's been doing lately. I love the Thunderbolts. I love. I haven't seen Captain America. I'm not even gonna sit here in front either. You know what I mean? I was supposed to see that, but just a lot of things kind of got in the way. I'm actually probably gonna watch it here pretty soon. I wish I would have been able to see that in theaters and support it because I really do feel like that could be a fairly good movie. And then I think Fantastic Four, I have high hopes for that as well.
Same.
The TV shows, I feel like this is still from the era of them attempting to make their changes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know they just released all the different statements and stuff talking about the new direction and just how they're gonna have two separate people. Kevin Feige is gonna focus on the movie. He's gonna have I forgot the other guy's name. The other guy focused on the television. He really trusts him and stuff like that. Not spread him so thin. And I think the quality of the shows are just gonna be better. But with this show, I feel like it's been done and they've just been sitting on it. And I feel like partially maybe because they haven't found like the place for it. And now it almost feels like they're kind of just like, yo, we just got to get this out a little bit. So that kind of has me a little bit nervous. I'm not going to lie, this trailer didn't make me feel like, oh, damn, it's about to be dope.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of hard because people are going to be ignorant to who this character is. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Who the origin is. So they're going to think that it's a replacement. And I know that I've seen them kind of put out some trailers and things like that, little teaser things, kind of being like, oh yeah, you know, this isn't like the replacement for Iron Man, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I feel like they're saying that for a reason because they already know that's going to come with a certain amount of hate and this and that. Because it's like, you can't replace, Robert Downey Jr. in general. You know, that's just a very hard thing to do. People love him too much. But also, people are going to make the comparisons no matter what to this and Iron Man. And it's hard because even though in the comics she has her whole own story, she built her own suit and all this good stuff, it's just, I don't know. It's going to be hard I don't know. It's just kind of hard to get out of that shadow. You know what I mean? People can't help but draw the parallels. I mean, you built a Iron Man looking suit in the world of Marvel. You know what I mean? It's just kind of hard to kind of get around that and be, Yeah, so I don't know. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this movie. How do you guys, if there's anybody who knows about the comic book and you guys know about her story and lore and you guys want to drop some info and stuff like that, I'd love to, hear some things. I might try to look for some comic books. Usually if a character comes out, I'll even go and try to do my research and kind of, look into the character and make sure I know like the origin story and this and that. But
yeah,
I just genuinely don't really feel too motivated to focus on this. I just feel like we're moving past it. You know what I'm saying? It just feel like we should have been moved past it a little bit. So it's kind of hard to be like, okay, I'm gonna go back and I'll see what I can find. You know what I mean? But yeah, let me know if there's any like big Ironheart fans or anything like that. I'd love to get informed on what's going on. You know what I mean? We do write our own comic books and have our own shared universe and all that good stuff. So, we have like 20 plus different comic issues out, graphic novels, award-winning films and stuff like that, fantasy films, and all this stuff in our connected universe. So, this definitely a love and a passion. So if you guys let me know about it, I will check it out.
For sure. And don't forget to join our Discord. Mm-hmm. We also got that Patreon if you guys want to come and support our channel. We also got membership as well through YouTube. You can get our uncutted edited videos a lot earlier than regular subscribers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, y'all. I think that's all we got.
Till then, see you later, guys.
Much love. Peace.